So I woke up today, got in my car, got into Spotify, and the first thing that came on was this. So naturally, I went on a bender and was listening to all kinds of 2000s metalcore. Killswitch Engage, Unearth, All That Remains, the classics. Oh god, they are the classics now. Anywho, it inspired me to come back and try to write a 2000s metalcore song. These bands were foundational to me as a musician. They influenced how I played the guitar, how I learned to sing and scream, and how I learned to write songs. So let's take a whack at it today and see what we can do. The first riff idea I had was this. So let's lay that riff down. Let's get a tempo here. A little quicker. Let's try 195. 194, and we'll call it good. Also, real quick before we get going, I did want to point out most of these bands were playing in drop C, and I don't currently have a guitar that's set up in drop C, so I went up here to Nolly X and I bumped down my drop D guitar down 2 steps to be in drop C. Let's get a scratch take recorded in here, see what we got. Cool, I think that'll do for a scratch riff. Let's get some drums. Now, I have been using the Modern and Massive 2 from Get Good Drums, and I love them. They are seriously some of the coolest sounding drums I've ever used. I think I'm feeling a 2-step on this. A lot of these bands, in either their intros or their verses, they have something that's normally a little thrashier or kind of a breakdown. They'll have a form of their thrashy riff that they actually will put back into halftime, and it's more of a breakdown. And then as the verse goes on, they'll go back to the regular riff to really speed up into the chorus. I'm thinking 4 on the floor for the kicks here. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time in this video going over the drum parts. Today is really just about having fun and getting a metalcore song done. I think we got the drums for this part. I'm going to go back and I am going to retrack the guitars and get our first riff down today. Not good. Nope. That was pretty close. Let's just see if we can get a double track on it. Alright, it's not quite as good as I think I would like it to be, but you know what? It'll be good enough for now. Now I'm going to try to make kind of a halftime breakdown version of this riff. This would probably be where the vocals come in. Let's see if we can get something in there for this. Let's see if this will be good enough for me to at least get a good scratch track too. Okay. I think I'm sweating. Okay, let's see if we can loop that. Honestly, I think that sounds fine. Alright, so you guys should know what's coming up next is we need our big epic chorus. We're gonna have some stupid sounding lead that comes in. So I'm gonna do a little clear out before the chorus actually hits, so that way we can get a good thump when it comes in together. Cool. Let's get some chords going on these mains here. All right, now we need to get the actual lead in there. So I'm gonna noodle on that real quick and see what it sounds like. Cool, I think we're sounding pretty good so far. I think we go right back into this and we do the good old copy paste. Alright, we're gonna do a different thing for the pre-chorus in the second pre-chorus. Do a little hi-hat into a flam. All right, I'm gonna do a couple little mixing things real quick, and then we are gonna come back and record some bass. The Bassforge Hellraiser does not have the tune down feature on it, so we are going to actually try to tune this bass to get to drop C. I think if I play it up here, we'll get less noise. Listen to it if I play it like I play it on the guitar. Hear that low C just kind of keeps rumbling? I think that'll be better. I thought I was going to get that whole thing on one take. But I think I got it good enough that we can copy paste. Honestly, this is starting to sound better than I thought it would. So I like to run my drums actually through a preset on Virtual Mix Rack. I run it like a parallel compressor and just click down twice and it's the drum bus setting. It's not good for a preset to use over your entire drum bus, but used as a parallel compressor, it actually sounds nice to kind of blend it in. You know, I'm not sure how much we have left to add on this. One more thing, we do need to add a shaker into the chorus. Why are all these terrible? There we go. So what I like to do with shakers is I'll have the, on the downbeat, I'll have it on a higher note. It kind of simulates that accent. And then on the ones below it, I'll do a lower note, and then I will really kill the velocities on it. Throw on some reverb, kill any low end information. I might compress it just a little bit. Admittedly, that's not sounding as good as I wanted it to, but I'm gonna leave it in there so I remember to put a better shaker into it if I ever come back to this song idea. So, you guys let me know what you think. Did I nail it? Did I completely miss the mark? Or maybe met somewhere in the middle? I think this could be a pretty cool start to a 2000s metalcore song. Y'all let me know if you want me to write the bridge and finish it out. I could attempt to do vocals on this thing, but I have not done vocals like that in a very, very long time. So for now, let's toss on the mastering chain. Let's go back in the time machine and visit 2003-ish and listen to some metalcore. Well, there you have it. That was my attempt at mid-2000s metalcore. I hope 14-year-old me would be proud. If you want to see more videos like this where I'm writing music, or videos where I'm trying to teach you some stuff and some really quick, easy to follow tutorials, come along for the ride. Until the next one, bye.